right, good morning everybody. Thank you for being here. It's a good group of tiny tigers. And you made it just in time for the rain. Good job. Let's see, what do we got? I'll get a couple quick introductions. If you don't know me yet, I'm Mr. Manuel. I'm the owner and head instructor here at Mission Martial Arts, and my wife Stephanie runs our child development programs and all of our Tiny Tigers classes. We've got one big test today for Tiny Tigers, so we're really excited to see them and how they do today. This is their chance to show off today, demonstrate everything that they've been learning for the last couple of months, and you'll see a lot of different ranks, right? So if you've seen, if this is your first test, you'll see white belts all the way through red belts, and we have one red belt today getting ready to test for his Tiny Tiger black belt. Doesn't happen very often. We're really excited for Abdullah to test for his Tiny Tiger black belt today. Very cool. And on the same day that we have our guests from Iowa. We're going to start the day the same way we usually do. I'm going to have everybody stand. If you wouldn't mind, we'll turn and say the pledge, and then I'll open us with a quick prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you very much. You may be seated. Let me open with a quick prayer and then a couple other quick announcements, and we'll get going. Definitely, Father, thank you for today. And even though the weather isn't that great outside, it's still a beautiful day that you created for us, and we just rejoice in that. And being able to be a family here together, united in martial arts, and just being able to celebrate one another and the successes today. Be with all of our testers throughout the day, from our Tiny Tigers all the way through our black belts this evening as they test. Give them safety and just help them to remember everything that they've been working on. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, a couple of logistics real quick. If you haven't been with us before, we do live stream all of our tests, which means they're available right now, missionmartialarts.net/live, or right on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/missionmartialarts. If you want to text that to anybody that wants to watch. They'll also be recorded, then you can go back and watch those later. Just use the same link and you'll find those videos. We'll post all the pictures that we take from today's event as well out on our Facebook page, probably either later today or sometime tomorrow, so you'll be able to get at all of those. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and do one special event before we get started. We have, like I said, I mentioned the black belt test. We have some black belts testing this afternoon. Two testing for black belt and 4 that are testing for higher black belts. And 2 of those that are testing higher are some of our very own Tiny Tigers instructors. Miss Madeline Turner, who a lot of you guys know, is here every week helping out with one of our it used to be actually, now that we've got her scoring going, usually on Saturdays helping out though. And of course, Mr. Thomas Manuel, not biased here at all, but he's pretty good. He's our Tiny Tigers instructor. You all know him. He's here every week teaching the classes. They're testing for higher black belts today, and they're going to demonstrate one of their black belt forms for us this morning, okay? So let's have them go ahead and come out here and line up, and we'll do that. And then Tiny Tigers, pay attention. This will be you someday.
Should we perform it? CJ.
He loves it when I say this, but Mr. Thomas Manuel is our most senior Tiger. Did you know that? Mr. Manuel, how old were you when you started Taekwondo? You just turned 4, and this is when we were in Iowa, the Grandmaster Selections School. He just turned 4, joined Tiny Tigers, and he's been training in Taekwondo ever since then. So I'm serious when I say someday, guys, this could be you. All right, well done. Thank you very much, you two. Well, son. Tiny Tigers, go ahead and stand up. We're going to get you guys lined up and get started today.
All right, everybody stand to that. When I call your name, you run to your spot, right? All right, Mr. Abdullah. Mr. Noah. Yes, ma'am. Miss Maya. All right, Mr. Akshash. And Mr. Joe. Miss Akshara. No. Mr. Cameron. Mr. Max. Right here, Max. Miss Casey. Guys, out here, yes, ma'am, and run. Miss Kendall. Come this way. Miss Liliana. Mr. Zachary. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Adam. Miss Mason. Mr. Hayden. Mr. Sandy. Go down this way. Dion. Mr. Dion. Right here. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Shreyansh. Right here. Mr. Tanush. Right here. And Mr. Zachary.
All right, Tiny Tigers, first let's bow in. So everybody chariot towards the flag. Kunye, Pilsan. Towards the judges. Kunye, Pilsan. And this way, Kunye, Pilsan. And Shumbi. First, let's step out in our riding horse stance, and with the left hand, do one middle punch and a loud yell. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. Now let's do two punches. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. Now four punches. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. And now just for fun, let's do 20 punches. CK. Hey. All right, now let's do one palm strike and a loud yell. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. Now two palm strikes. Hone. Duel. Sit. Net. And Jimby. Now everybody put your left leg back. Jimby. Everybody left leg back. Just like this. All right, now let's all do our knee up. Hone. Duel. set, net, 100, 2, set, net. And now pummel quad, switch your feet. Let's keep doing that knee up. 100, 2, everybody hands up, set, net, 100, 2, set, net. Now let's do that whole front kick. 100, 2, set, net, 100, 2, set, net. And pummel quad, switch your feet. Let's keep doing that front kick. 100, 2, set, net, 100, 2, set, net. Now let's do our inside out crescent kick. 100, 2, set, net, 100, 2, set, net. And pummel quad, switch your feet. Let's keep doing that inside out crescent kick. 100, 2, set, net, 100, 2, set, net. Now we're going to do our side kick, but first let's just do that knee up and turn. 100, 2, set, net. Now let's do that whole side kick. 100, 2, set, net. And pummel quad, switch your feet. Let's go back to just the knee up and turn. 100, 2, set, net. Now let's do that whole side kick. 100, 2, set, net. And chumbi. Now we're going to do some of our exercises. So everybody legs out, arms out, we're going to do our toe touches. So everybody, remember your toe touches, saying the tenants as loud as you can so everybody can hear you. CJ. Good job, and chimbi. Now everybody chariot, keep together, hands to your sides. Now let's all do 10 jumping jacks. CJ. On it. 2, set, net, down set, ilga, yodu, A-up, yo, and chimbi. Now everybody put your left leg back, chimbi. Hey. Now we're gonna do our flamingos. CJ. On it. 2, set, net, down set, ilga, yodu, A-up, yo, and put your foot back down. Now pummel quad, switch your feet. Let's do that same thing on the other side now. CJ. On it. 2, set, net, down set, ilga, yodu, A-up, yo, and put your foot back down. And chumbi. Now everybody get all the way down the floor for some push-ups. Alright, this man, how many push-ups do you want to do?
1,000 push-ups. No, that'll take too long. About 10, maybe 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, we're going to do 10 push-ups. So everybody, 1, push up, and slowly back down. 2, push up, and down. Set, push up, and down. Net, push up, and down. Set, push up, and down. Yasek, push up, and down. Ilga, push up, and down. And Yodel, push up, and down. And one more, Yo, push up, and down. All right, we're going to stay down there. We're going to do our shoulder taps. So we're going to do 10 shoulder taps, where we're touching both shoulders to count as one. So everybody, just like you pushed up, everybody straight legs, and C-jab. 2, set, net, jase, jase, ilga, yodo, A-hop, yo, everybody up, chumbi. All right, now in time on count, I want you to jump up as high as you can. Do one punch in the air above your head and a loud yell. One, 2, set, net. One, 2, set, net. Now let's do 2 punches. One, 2, set, net. And now let's try to do 3 punches. 1, 2, set, net. Good job, and should be. All right, now we're going to start doing some of our floor exercises. So first, let's step forward with your left foot and with your left hand, do a low block. 1, 2, set, net. Now let's all turn around with that, TIGERS. Now let's step forward with your middle punch and a loud yell. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. Now let's turn around with your low block, TIGERS. Now let's step forward with our rising block. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. And let's turn around with that TIGERS. Now let's step forward with our high punch and a loud yell. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. Now let's turn around with a low block, TIGERS. Now when we step forward, let's do our inside out block. Coming inside, out. 1, 2, no yell on this one since it's a block, we're not going to yell, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. Now let's turn around with that, TIGERS. Now let's step forward with your outside in block. We're coming outside behind your ear, inside. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. Now let's turn around with a low block, TIGERS. Now let's step forward with our palm strike and a super loud yell. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. And Mr. Merrill, is there anything else that you want to see?
I think I'm awake now. Good job, guys. No, let's have everybody go and get back on the tables.
All right, everybody should be good. Line back up where we started.
Since we're talking about yelling so loud, do you remember what Mrs. Manuel was talking to you guys this session about stranger danger? there were 4 words that she taught you and the actions to go with it. Remember we practiced it one time? I'll make a whole bunch of noise. Do you remember what those 4 words were?
No, go there.
Very good. Well done. Good job. Everybody say that together. No, go, yeah, okay. And so for our parents and grandparents that might not know what that is, right? That's what we're teaching. Stranger danger. It's never okay for somebody to touch you or to grab you. And so when something happens like that that you're uncomfortable with, it's unsafe. What's the first word? What's the first thing we would do? We'd say no.
No.
But do we say it?
No.
How loud do we say it? Can we, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. And when I count to 3, I want you to say no. Practice like it was real. Show us how loud you would say no. You ready? 1, 2, 3. No! That's good. Mrs. Maywell's going to be able to sleep tonight because she knows that you can take care of yourselves now. And so then go. What do we do on go? We start running. All right, everybody, run in place. Go, sit down. And while we're running, what do? We yell. Everybody yell. Ah! And then last thing, what are we going to do? Tell a safe stranger. Tell your parent, tell a safe stranger about exactly what happened, right? So they can help. Okay, good job, guys. Really well done. Okay. What do we got next? Are we ready for boards? Okay. Who's ready to break some boards today? Oh, good. Me too. I love board breaking. All right, let's have our black belts come out here. And we're going to start with the front row. Second, third row. So you guys be patient for just a minute.
Freeze if you're not in the first row.
Just freeze. Go ahead and grab those sheets there so you know what your breaks are. Let's do, Mrs. Mayo, should we get a second row? We've got more black belts that can help. Back them up, get some more black belts in here ready to do this. Charlie, steps up here. There we go.
All straight.
All right, we're going to go on count of 3. Are you ready? Everybody get ready for it. When I count to 3, everybody's going to go for your board break. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
right, Tiny Tigers, this is the part where we're going to ask you some questions. So if we call your name or your belt color, I want you to come to attention. Chariot, come to attention, feet together, and then look straight ahead here. And when you answer your question, say it as loudly as possible. It's really noisy in here today, isn't it? That air conditioning running, so we'll have to talk really loud so we can hear you. Okay, you say it once, right?
White belts, chariot, feet together. Your parents' first and last name.
Everybody together at the same time. Do you know your mom and dad's name?
White belts, chimney. Yellow belts, chariot, feet together. Your parents' cell phone number.
All right. Everybody text that number and see if it works. All right, it's really important that we know some of those facts, right? We need to know parents' names. Why do we need to know our parents' names? How come we can't just call them mommy and daddy? Oh, yeah? Exactly, that's a really good answer. If you didn't hear that, it's because if you got lost and you found your safe stranger, you would need to tell them your parents' name. And so yellow belts, what did we learn? We learned phone number. Why do we need to know a phone number? Who knows? Abdullah? So we know a phone number, and then when you find that safe stranger, you tell them your parents' name. They can call that phone number and find your parents, right? It's really important to know those things. All right, what else do we have here? Let's see, Mr. Meyer, we want to ask our orange belts.
All right, orange belts. Orange and green together. Chariot, feet together. Okay. Do you know, for the orange belts, do you know your home address? Can you say your home address? Say it loud if you can. Orange and green. Home address.
Where do you live? Orange and green. Don't be shy. You guys know your address? Good job.
Good job. All right, this one is a special one just for our green belts. Are you ready, green belts? This is the most important day of the year. This would be, when is your mom's birthday? Oh, very good. I assume that's right, Mom. All right, very good.
You can't miss that one. I'm just saying. You can't miss that one. Okay, let's see. High green belts. Do I have any high green? Yes, oh, right there. Okay. You have it. This one's a good one. It's not quite as important, but it's still pretty important because he's your instructor. You know Mr. Thomas's birthday? November 22nd. Okay, they both agree too, so they're going to make you a card in November for your birthday. Good. Should be. I don't have any blue belts here today. Let's see. Brown belts. Let's have all the brown belts. Chariot, feet together. Do you know my birthday? Go ahead. October 24th. Very good. You've been studying. Let's see. Skip to 2 stripes. Oh, and he's here today. No pressure. Grandmaster Sledge's birthday. Do you know it? Go ahead and say it if you know it. No? March 9th. Very good. Okay. Good. You were close. I think you were thinking of one ahead. You were thinking of Grandmaster Jones' birthday, February 20th. All right, and so everybody should be, let's see, Abdullah, chariot, feet together. Now we've been working, we've been working on a lot of things in class here, your form, good guy, bad guy, and one thing I think you've been practicing is the definition of Chunji, right? The meaning of Chunji. Okay, so chariot, feet together, as loud as you can say it, definition of Chunji. See that? Could you hear? Could you hear? All right, one more time. You sound good? Okay. One more time. Oh, Mr. Man, will you walk over there and listen so we can hear? We've got the air conditioning running over there. All right, tell Mr. Man the definition one more time. TJ. All right, very good. Chunji is a very important form. Good job for that. Chunji is very important form. It's the first one that you learn when you're in family class. So moving up into the next level, there's the first form we learn. So it's important we start to learn that in Tiny Tigers. All right, guys, this is impressive. Fairmaster Sledge, when's the last time you've seen 21 Tiny Tigers stand still for this long?
Never.
This doesn't happen very often, does it? I should be really impressed. Parents, family, friends, you guys should be really, really impressed with these guys and all the hard work that they've put in. They're really focused today. They have good energy, work really, really hard. We're really proud of you guys and working so hard and sticking with it, even when it gets difficult sometimes. One more thing I want to hear from everybody, get that energy back up again, and then we're going to get those belts and stripes on, okay? So everybody, chariot, feet together, counting to 10 in Korean without screaming, but very loudly. Ready? Counting to 10. CJ. All right, Chubi. Okay, if we can get some of our black belts out here, we're going to go ahead and get these belts and stripes taken care of. Guys, stand still for just one more minute. And while they're doing that, parents, I want to remind you guys we do have a couple spots open in Tiny Tigers classes. So if you have friends or other children that want to join, there's one spot right now on the Thursday class. There are 4 spots on the Saturday class. For Saturday class, we don't normally do this, but 4 spots on Saturday class. We're going to give away a free uniform if they sign up for a Saturday class. So that's a $45 value on the uniform. If you know somebody interested, that's for the Saturday class. Sign up. You can sign up online when they do that and get here for their first class. We'll get them that uniform.
Tigers, should be. Alright, so I'm going to bow you all out. Once we're done up, you can go ahead and take your boards if you want to get them signed. And also there's a piece of chocolate up here for everybody that tested. So everybody, trade.